Most politicians on Mental Health Week are going to look at you and say, all health is health, and it's okay not to be okay. Sure, I appreciate that. I know their heart's there, but as much as it's an important sentiment, what I really want to hear, and probably you do too, is not just what you're going to do about it, but also what are your lived experiences. With 1 in 5 Ontarians struggling with mental illness, and me being one of them, I like to talk about what really happens and what the journey has been like. 2 years ago this month, I had been dealing with a long bout of depression that turned mainly into a mania and then sharply into depression. I hurt myself, and in doing so, I broke the hearts of my family. Through many, many months of intense therapy and medication, I was able to accept that I had a diagnosis of bipolar, and that I had been depressed, I'd been dealing with mania, and that I had a few other issues relating to my metabolic challenges and my sleep. Now, what do I do today? I still have a long way to go. It's sometimes very hard for me to accept that I'm living with a mental illness. It's changed my whole trajectory in life, or at least that's what I feel like. But every day I get up and I take a combination of anticonvulsants, antidepressants, and mood stabilizers, in addition to some other supports that aid me. So when my mind decides it's going to fixate on something and go into a harmful place, I start to meditate. I take a walk. I call someone who loves me. I know that my body is going to have to get better too in order to ensure that I can process all of these drugs. So that's why I've eliminated caffeine and alcohol, and I try to eat better. And it's everything that I'm doing that allows me to come back to work and be a productive member of the Ontario Legislative Assembly. I've been proud to serve in this assembly for 18 years. And it's not been easy over the past 2. But each and every day, I remain committed to the people of Nepean, but even more than that, to the people of Ontario, who, like me, are dealing with a diagnosis of mental illness that they weren't prepared for, but I know that they can get through. So on this Mental Health Week, where we talk about awareness and what we're going to do next, I can sure as heck say all health is mental health, and mental health is health. Or we can say it's okay to not be okay. But those are slogans. And my lived experience tells me you can do it. In the next couple of days, I'm going to be sharing some other people who have taken their stories and shared them with hundreds, if not thousands, of other Canadians, because they want to make sure you know, just like I do, you're not alone.